G'day, g'day. Welcome back to the channel. So, today I am just doing a quick channel update for May. So, here we go. Thank you, everyone, for your support over the last couple of months. You've been incredible. That's where I just want to start. Somehow the channel has reached 30,000 views and the number is climbing. So I just want to thank everybody who has watched and liked those videos. The second thing is I want to thank all of our new subscribers. Since I started again in February, we have almost tripled that number. So if you count yourselves among one of my new subscribers, I want to say thank you to each one of you individually. Because your support means everything to me. And what that means is for everybody else who's watched my videos, if you've liked it and you like the content and you like where I'm going with it all, I just want to say thank you, and maybe you should chuck a subscribe in. Join the channel. Help us grow. Help us move forward and into bigger and better things. Either way, your support means everything to me. So, let's address the elephant in the room. I have not streamed anything properly in about a month, and I'll just give you guys a bit of a reason why. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was in Tokyo, Japan. I was in the heart of the city. From a hotel in Shinjuku, I explored the entirety of Tokyo, and that said, I do have a vlog coming out soon. The reason I haven't had that out straight away is I did have to compile over 6 hours of footage to condense it down into something that's watchable. So I've got about 3 hours of video that I took while I was over there. I just have to narrate all of it, which leads me to the second point. I didn't stream last week, and I'm probably not going to stream this week because I have had the flu. And today is probably the first day I've started to feel actually okay. So I'm looking for my flu to clear up over the next couple of days. Fingers crossed that I might be able to stream on Saturday night, and we'll be picking up from our Stellar Blade playthrough where we left off. So I've been a little under the weather with all of that. Today is probably the clearest I've sounded. A lot of my other symptoms have finally started clearing up, which is really, really quite good. So I am looking forward to getting back into the streaming. What else for the channel? So you may have noticed that I have also pivoted to doing a lot of shorts lately. So with the shorts, I'm just going to be exploring a whole bunch of movies that I enjoyed and books that I enjoy, and just exploring my take on some of those topics. So we do have some pretty cool videos on the way. I am looking to do Back to the Future, Men in Black, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I've even got a really cool Pokemon one that I really want to do. I'm not that great at video editing yet, so I'm still working on that. So hopefully that should be coming out real soon as well. As far as other gaming is concerned, I finally got my capture card. Just give me 1 second to show you. Finally got it. So I'm going to be setting it up pretty soon. I'm going to be grabbing the Switch online service, and we are going to be playing Majora's Mask, which is probably my favorite game in the Legend of Zelda series by quite a long shot. Something about second chances, the time travel mechanic, and the ability to fix things that went wrong. So really looking forward to doing that. I'm also going to be able to possibly stream Bloodborne at some point on my PlayStation. That's also really cool. I'll keep that Souls-like sort of idea going. I'm currently inspired to play Persona 5 Royal. My time in Japan, and particularly the locations in Japan that I traveled to, I ripped the basis of the parts of Persona 5. I'll be able to point out locations I've actually been to, like the Yoshinoya in Akiba, for example. That's a beef bowl place, if you don't know or are unsure about that. I am still planning on finishing the Stellar Blade playthrough. We're about a quarter of the way through the game. It is going to be a 100% playthrough, so we're going to be working on that. Finally, that brings me to the podcast. So Again, haven't had a podcast episode in about a month. I've got 2 episodes left of the current season that I'm doing. I'm currently in the process of working out my next topics for the next season. So I'll be exploring characters like Mira Jane Strauss from Fairy Tail, because it's an interesting character analysis. I'm going to be exploring Angel, the TV show, and I'm going to also be exploring a bunch of other topics. So I'm currently in the process of figuring out the season structure for it. I am aiming for about 8 to 10 episodes per season for the podcast. I do believe I've got the Theodicy of Lex Luthor from Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, which hopefully I'll be doing pretty soon. And then I'm pretty sure I've also got a Blue Sun themed one for the end of that season. So, some pretty exciting stuff on the way. I'm just waiting for my health to clear up at this point. So, with all that said, that's the update for May. The first thing you should expect is the vlog to come up. I've got to narrate about 3 hours of content as I explain the trip. It was 5 days in Tokyo, and I did spend quite a bit of it in Akiba, which is probably one of my favorite places in the entire world. So that should be dropping real soon. I should hopefully stream on Saturday, and then from there we should be back to business as usual, as long as my health gets back to where it needs to be. So that's the May update. Thank you so much for tuning in, having a listen. Like I said, not going to have a stream tonight, which is the 13th of May, just because I'm just going to spend the evening resting up, and after that we should be getting back into the flow of things. If you are interested in getting more content from me, though, I do have 2 different Instagram accounts that you can go to. I have Lord Alador's Lair, which is my podcast-related one. I have slightly pivoted it. I have began doing reviews for anime, movie, and TV shows. I think the last one I did was on Sherlock. Just short reviews of media that I really, really enjoy or affected me, or just stuff that I relate to. So I am planning on doing daily content for that. So feel free to drop by. If you have liked and subscribed to the content on the channel here, feel free to throw a follow on that. I do want to have everything growing. The second one is Lord Alador Gaming, the Instagram account. Now, both links should be in the description below for the May update. Again, in addition to having updates for my streaming times and that sort of thing, I have started to break out, and at the moment I'm currently exploring all of the childhood games that were really important to me growing up, from as early as the Game Boy era. I think the last one I did was Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, which was an incredible strategy RPG, which would be really cool to see updated at some point. And I'm going to be exploring that stuff too. So daily updates for that sort of stuff. And eventually, when I get back to streaming, we will have stream updates and stories and that sort of thing. So if you like that sort of thing, follow that account as well. Ideally, I do want the brand to grow as much as possible. And for everything like follow that you guys do, I really appreciate all of the support. And yeah, if you like this video or any of the other content on this YouTube channel, throw a like and subscribe and help me grow. Your support means the world to me. So thank you so much for hanging out for this stream of consciousness sort of video. I just figured I owe you all an update for it, and the slight health issues that I've had over the past 2 weeks. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. Stay shiny, everyone, and I will hopefully be streaming on Saturday. Cheers.